You just saw the atmosphere of Slush, what is the leading startup event in the world. And aim is that growth companies will meet different financing people and each other, and we have the same purpose, to help growth companies to grow. It's very important the companies will understand the customer needs and customer early enough. And by piloting and testing the idea and also solution as soon as possible with the real customer is very important. Understanding market, understanding competition, understanding customer is very important.
It is important that the public funding is invested on higher risk. So the private sector companies, they should be incentivized to take higher risk, and this is possible if the public sector gives the targets, sets the measures, gives the funding and sets the regulation environment, but private sector is given an opportunity to lead and to define what kind of new things they want to get out of the innovation platforms.
I think one of the key issues that has come out of the really good discussions over the last couple of days is the need to have an ecosystem of your stakeholders, so to bring all the stakeholders you need for innovation together so that you can really co-create from the start to address a challenge, and to get away from perhaps universities doing the research first and then looking for a business afterwards. So you really need government, business and the academic institutions together. And then once you have that, you have the opportunities for both open innovation and also for open science. And from experience with open innovation, my experience with Climate Kick, one of the EIT kicks, is that if you have a long-lived community for that ecosystem, if the partners are together for many years, then there's a lot of trust and open innovation is effective. For the open science, I think one of the lessons we have learned is that at the moment the way we assess researchers leads to secrecy. It's a perverse incentive, and we have to work out much better ways of reducing the absolute extreme competition and assessing people not only for the research but also for the impact that it can have in terms of innovation.
There are several things that can be done about this. The first, in my opinion, is to get the governance of research and innovation policies right. We have currently an enormous fragmentation of instruments. We have countless opportunities, but it's very difficult for companies that want to really scale up their efforts and engage in innovative activities, as well as for researchers that want to really convey their ideas to the pool of ideas that make the European Union more innovative and creative, to really find exactly where to go. We have countless platforms, names, acronyms, and it's time to really simplify and streamline this by having, first of all, a simpler, say, pool of initiatives and channels for conveying ideas, and also having a number of directions or missions that correspond to societal needs. And if we really choose the right missions, where really research and innovation policy can make a difference, then all the private and public forces from universities, from companies, can be called to contribute to those missions and advance what is really our real public policy goal in Europe, advance the quality of life of the Europeans, so move towards sustainable development and prosperity in the medium term.
Research and innovation, it's not something separate from any other policy fields. It's interlinked to all policies that Juncker Commission is doing. And future of Europe needs job and growth. And for that, innovation, research, development are crucial parts of all our policy fields.